Think, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Think again. This film is more than blood and romance. It is a story shaped by obsession. Behind the Gothic beauty were haunted sets and extreme dedication. The cost of perfection was high. Some say the production felt cursed. These are 10 weird facts about Bram Stoker's Dracula. Facts Hollywood never wanted you to know. Welcome into Movixa. Fact 1. Keanu Reeves struggled to survive the role. Keanu Reeves' performance in Dracula was not careless. It was overworked. He had only a few weeks to prepare while promoting another major film. He hired several direct coaches and practiced his accent for hours every day, but his natural California rhythm fought the Victorian tone. Acting beside Gary Oldman and Anthony Hopkins only increased the pressure. Reeves later admitted he tried so hard that the performance collapsed. Coppola defended him, saying his sincerity made Jonathan Harker feel human inside a world of monsters. Fact 2. Winona Ryder saved the entire film. Bram Stoker's Dracula exists because of Winona Ryder, not because of the studio and not because of Coppola. After working together earlier, she discovered the script herself. She personally brought it to Coppola. She told him the story was not horror, it was a tragic love story. Coppola expected cliché monsters. Instead, he found romance and obsession. The next morning, he called Ryder and committed to the film. Without her persistence, this version of Dracula would never have been made. Fact 3. Anthony Hopkins played Death. Anthony Hopkins did not only play Van Helsing. Coppola believed Death must witness immortality, so Hopkins secretly appears in multiple moments. He is the priest in the opening scene and a silent observer at the end. Coppola said Van Helsing and Death were the same force. Hopkins played him as a muse by killing, not as a traditional hero. His disturbing laughter before killing Lucy was completely improvised. Later, he said death becomes the only moral truth. Fact 4. Gary Oldman's suit almost broke him. Gary Oldman's Bat Creature costume weighed over 60 pounds. It was built from latex foam and animatronics breathing inside. It was extremely difficult. Studio lights turned the suit into an oven. Oldman could only wear it for minutes before nearly collapsing. Coppola demanded the suffering feel spiritual. Oldman used personal trauma to power the screams. Crew members said his cries echoed long after filming stopped. Fact 5. The makeup was too real makeup. Artist Greg Cannom wanted Dracula to look ancient, not like a typical monster. The prosthetics used translucent silicone, real skin tones and visible blue veins. Tiny air bladders were added to simulate blood moving under the skin. The smell of heated latex made long shoots unbearable. Gary Oldman wore over 70 makeup variations. Some crew members felt nauseous watching the transformation happen in real time. The final look remains one of the most disturbing transformations in cinema history. Fact 6. The blood was almost real. The production created 13 different blood formulas. Each one was designed for specific lighting and texture. Some close-up shots used gelatin mixed with iron-rich syrup. In wider scenes, small amounts of real animal blood were used. This practice is forbidden today. During the blood fountain scene, the pressure system malfunctioned. Everyone on set was soaked. Coppola kept the take and the chaos stayed in the film. Fact 7. Coppola banned all CGI. In 1992, Coppola made a radical decision. No digital effects were allowed. Every illusion had to be created in camera. Miniatures, double exposure, rear projection and practical shadows. When the studio objected, Coppola fired the effects team. He hired his son Roman Coppola. Instead, Dracula's moving shadows were created using puppets and lighting. That is why the film feels like a nightmare remembered, not something digitally created. Fact 8. The costumes were tortured. Designer Eiko Ishuka treated the film like a living painting. Gary Oldman's red armor was so stiff he needed help to move. Winona Ryder fainted twice from tightly bound corsets. Anthony Hopkins' robes weighed nearly 50 pounds. Coppola encouraged discomfort. Every costume symbolized decay, obsession and desire. Ishuka won an Academy Award but said the real victory was seducing the audience through suffering. Fact 9. The ending was written. The original ending was brutal and cold. Mina killed Dracula and escaped as the castle burned. Test audiences felt emotionally empty. One night, Coppola rewrote the finale. Mina kisses Dracula as he dies, releasing his soul. The scene was filmed quietly using candlelight only. Coppola believed it was not an ending but a form of forgiveness. That change turned the film into a story of Gothic redemption. Fact 10. Filming became a ritual. Before filming began, Coppola gathered the cast in candlelight. They read passages from Bram Stoker's novel. Each actor shared personal fears. Red wine symbolized blood. Everyone drank together and recited a vow of life and death. Modern language was forbidden on set. Lighting had to come from candles or fire only. Coppola did not direct Dracula, he summoned it.